What's up, Greg, and welcome back to another episode of Sexy Chicken Man. That's right, today we're talking about none other than A Recipe for Seduction, which, if you haven't heard, is an original mini-movie that is a partnership between KFC and Lifetime. It's sort of a Christmas movie, sort of a romance movie, sort of a hot, sexy fried chicken origin story. It's trying to be a bunch of different things at once, but one thing that it is not trying to be is very good. I think they forgot about that part. Or honestly, I feel like they kind of tried to make this cringy on purpose because they wanted people to talk about it. I mean, it is kind of a weird idea. It's a Lifetime original mini movie about a girl who falls in love with Colonel Sanders, or this movie's version of Colonel Sanders. I don't think he's a colonel in this movie. The internet was sort of buzzing about this movie when they announced that they were releasing it, so today I will be giving my review of A Recipe for Seduction. So the movie starts out at this dinner party at this like super big mansion where this rich family lives. Jessica, who's the main character, lives here with her mom. It's actually her mom's house. And with Jessica at this dinner party is her boyfriend, Billy. And of course, at the beginning of this movie, they set up the classic romance movie trope where the girl hates her boyfriend at the beginning of the movie because he's a rich, snobby guy. I don't know how much of a thing that is in real life, but I want to say like 90% of romance movies start this way, where the girl is dating someone that she hates. Like Billy says something about how nice the party is and how great the dinner is, and Jessica kind of looks over to her friend and rolls her eyes because she hates her boyfriend so much. You know how you hate your boyfriend? How you find the man who you hate most in this world and embodies all the qualities that you dislike in a person, and you date them? And you date them for a long time, a good long time. So that's basically what's going on at the beginning of this movie. But I guess Billy didn't get the memo that his girlfriend fucking hates him, because 30 seconds later, he proposes to her.
Marry me?
And she says, Then she gets nervous because she doesn't want to say no in front of all these people, so she says,
I need some time to think.
And then scurries off. Presumably to go think.
She's just probably had too much wine.
That sounds like projecting.
Morning.
How dare you leave Billy in the lurch like that?
Mom, please.
He's a Garibaldi. Do you know what this marriage would mean for us?
What? He's a Garibaldi? So he makes chocolate, right? Is that what Garibaldi is? Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of Ghirardelli. I'm thinking of Ghirardelli chocolate, not Garibaldi. He's a Ghirardelli! He's a tiny little piece of chocolate. Do you know what this could mean to our family? When a tiny little piece of gourmet chocolate proposes to you, you say yes, young lady. This is not how I raised you.
You have the rest of your lives to become soulmates. In the meantime, your father left us nothing but a legacy of debt. We're weeks away from the bank repossessing our house.
Yeah, honestly, that sounds like kind of a you problem, Mom. Because last time I checked, I don't think you can pass down debt to your daughter. You can pass it to your wife if you both own a house together and the husband dies, and then the debt is still your responsibility, I'm pretty sure. So maybe you should be the one marrying the chocolate man. If you want to get out of debt so bad, why don't you marry Mr. Ghirardelli?
I'm sorry, Jessica. Marrying Billy is the only thing that can save us.
Just then, the new chef Harlan Sanders walks in. I guess he's this movie's reimagining of Colonel Sanders as, instead of like a business mogul restaurant entrepreneur, in this movie he's like an up-and-coming, very handsome chef. Fun fact, I looked it up, and Colonel Sanders' actual name was Harlan, so the character in this movie has the same first name as him. Surprisingly, his first name wasn't actually Colonel, which is what I thought until 5 minutes ago when I looked it up.
Sorry, who are you?
Harlan Sanders, the new cook.
Oh, don't be so modest. Harlan was head chef at Le Petit Pamplemousse.
Oh my gosh. We've been trying to get a reservation there for years.
Well, I insisted Harlan get out of the city for a while, come stay in the guest house as our resident chef, if you will.
Maybe it's kind of the mom's fault that the family's finances are in such disarray. Because you know what? It sounds like they're in a lot of debt, and the mom's first move is to hire the head chef of like a wildly successful fancy restaurant that it takes years to get reservations at to come and be their personal chef, their personal family chef. That sounds extremely expensive. How about if your finances are really in shambles, either you marry the Garibaldi or you cook your own food. How hard is that?
Anyway, I better get back to work.
Now, one of my big critiques of this movie is that, in my opinion, Harlan doesn't really seem like the ideal main love interest for a romance movie like this. He's good looking, don't get me wrong. He's played by Mario Lopez, who's, you know, he's a stud. But the character himself is not very charismatic or charming or really even very interesting. In fact, in this first scene, he comes off as like really shy.
Oh. The
Who are you?
Jessica.
Oh my gosh.
I better get back to work.
This whole scene, he's just kind of like silently standing there with his arms behind his back, just kind of like, I just don't really understand how this is going to lead to any kind of romance developing. But I guess maybe what they're going for is more of a soft-spoken guy, because Jessica's current boyfriend, Billy, is kind of the rich asshole type snob, very loud and obnoxious. So maybe it's a nice change of pace for her. Also, the hair was kind of an interesting choice by the makeup department, wasn't it? Like, I mean, it's clear they wanted to make him look a little bit like Colonel Sanders, so you know who he's supposed to be. But the hair dye they picked kind of looks like that like spray-on color that you would get from Party City if you're going to like a football game and you want your hair to be the color of the team. But the team that he's rooting for is the old guys. The goatee looks pretty realistic. I wonder if that's his actual hair color, but I mean, this is clearly fake. This looks pretty real, but they don't look the same, which is also throwing me off.
Yeah, this looks good. Nice, thank you.
Yes, very good. These look like vegetables. Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Nobody's offered you a tour of the property yet, have they?
No, not yet.
Later on, Jessica goes and finds Harlan and offers to give him a tour of their property. So they're walking around together and Jessica's talking about how things with Billy aren't really working out.
For starters, he's an egotistical, entitled little... Oh, I don't know why I'm telling you this.
Harlan starts talking about how he's got this secret recipe that he thinks is going to change the world.
Tell me about you. The Harlan Sanders story.
If I were the author of it, I'd have a chapter in there about my secret recipe changing the world.
But they don't talk for too long before the conversation is broken up by Billy.
Who the hell are you? Harlan Sanders, the new chef.
Beat it, Crouton. Get back to the kitchen and let me and my fiance
Billy,
talk.
stop.
Dudes are always grabbing women by the bicep in movies. Have you noticed that? Like every time there's like a possessive boyfriend, there's always got to be a scene where he like grabs her by the bicep. Woman mine, my woman, that's mine, this my woman. Get the fuck off me, dude, I don't even know you. Come on, babe, let's get out of here. Time to go back to the cave where we live.
Don't call me Crouton.
Ooh, okay, maybe he does have a little flair to him. Maybe he's not so shy after all. You get all Harlan jazzed up, he's got a little spice to him. Some might even say he's got 11 herbs and spices to him. Because it's KFC's recipe. Yes, this is what they put in the chicken. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you, stop. Stop, for real. Get back under the desk. Get back, back.
So, did you decide what you want to do about Billy?
No, not yet. Want to hear something crazy? I think I'm falling for the new chef, Harlan.
Oh.
You're already falling for this dude? How long is it? We're 5 minutes into the movie. How much time has passed? I'm sorry, I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this has all happened over the course of 24 hours. Like, at the beginning of the day, she met Harlan in her pajamas. Then in the afternoon, they went on that walk. Now it's evening again, and she's back in her pajamas. And the conversation that they showed us was like so minimal. The only thing that happened was she was like, so tell me about yourself. I don't know, I've got a secret recipe that I think is pretty good. A secret recipe? Yeah, it's not really a big deal. It's just chicken. I think I'm in love with you now. Oh, okay. That's cool. Nice. Hey, you're talking to my bitch. This is my bitch. Ah, leave me alone, dude. Get your own bitch. I don't know you. Maybe it's just because this movie is only 16 minutes long and they're trying to fit like an entire movie's worth of plot into this 16 minutes, so they're making the passage of time really unclear. But honestly, things are moving very fast. We're already 5 minutes into the movie and she's falling for another man.
Have a great date. I'm gonna hop in the shower.
Love you.
What Jessica doesn't know, though, is that her mom was eavesdropping on that entire conversation. So when Jessica goes to shower, her mom steals her phone and goes to meet Billy at the country club.
Jessica is falling for Harlan Sanders, of all people. And if that isn't absurd enough, Harlan claims to have some secret recipe that'll make him a man of great repute.
A secret recipe? Spare me.
We all have our secrets, Billy. You remember our long weekend in the vineyard?
How could I forget?
If you marry my daughter, I promise there'll be more long weekends in your future.
Stop! This is the gross police. You can't do that. You need to stop because this is getting weird. This is getting gross.
I'll take care of this.
So Jessica's mom, who for some reason her name is Bunny, which I don't understand, but this widow wabbit is apparently having an affair with Jessica's boyfriend? So what even is the conflict of this movie? Because from what I understand, someone needs to marry this dude Billy, and Jessica doesn't want to. But the mom, whose problem this is in the first place, is having an affair with him. Why don't they just get married then? The mom and Billy, they both like each other. Why is there even a conflict in this movie in the first place? I don't even understand why Billy wants to marry Jessica. It seems like they don't really get along. So now apparently Billy's motivation isn't just that he gets to marry Jessica. His motivation is that if he marries Jessica, he gets to keep hooking up with her mom.
Gross.
So now motivated by this new development, he sneaks into Harlan's kitchen to try to steal his secret recipe. Huh, a knife. Knife sharp? Oh, ow! Fuck! Knife sharp! Ow! Ah, there it is. Harlan's secret chicken recipe. And what a recipe it is. Secret recipe. He writes out on a piece of paper, you know, like you write a secret. This is a secret. So if you find it, just know that I wanted it to be a secret at the time. Chicken. A little extra, whole? Quarters? Drums? I don't know. 9 herbs and 2 spices? No. Maybe this should be, how about instead 7 herbs and 2 spices? And one thing's for sure, there better be salt. Too much? Too little? Signed, CHJ. And then he drew a little piece of chicken on there for good measure so that he remembers what a piece of chicken looks like. Now, I can clown on this recipe all I want, but it does lead to the coolest line in this entire movie being uttered by Billy.
Secret's out, chicken man.
Then Harlan comes in and Billy tries to persuade Harlan to like skip town. He's like, can I pay you to skip town?
How much to leave Jessica alone and skip town?
He also lies to him about Jessica having said yes to him. So now Harlan thinks that Jessica is engaged to Billy.
Let me guess, you're upset because she said yes.
Sorry, pal. I'm not interested in your money.
Oh, that's right, I forgot. You don't need money. You have a life-changing secret recipe.
Then Billy writes Harlan a check for $500,000 for him to skip town and like never talk to them again. $500,000 to go away. Holy shit, that is an absurd amount of money. I mean, I guess I knew that Billy was balling out here, but like that is just a gross abuse of your funds, dude. Have some sense, man. Not to mention the fact that like they could just fire him, right? And then he'd probably leave and move on. You could just tell him, hey, Jessica and I are engaged. Also, you're fired, so you gotta leave. I mean, this dude's a successful chef. He was the head chef at a very popular restaurant. I'm sure he's got other gigs lined up. Like, he'll go somewhere else and move on. But instead, they pay him $500,000 to leave. What?
Hey, I was just thinking about you.
Look, I know you already made up your mind, but I'd appreciate it if you told your fiance I can't be bought off.
What is this?
And my plan, my secret recipe, that was supposed to stay between us.
I never told him about that.
How dare you tell anyone about my chicken recipe? I know I told that to you in passing like it wasn't a big deal, and I didn't tell you not to tell anyone. And you didn't even tell anyone the actual recipe, you just told them that I had a secret recipe, but still. Where do you get off? Look, I'm too old for this gossiping shit, okay? I mean, look at me. I'm either 70 years old or 28. Now take your check and tell your boyfriend that he can't buy me off. I'm gonna keep on pursuing you, even though I'm pissed at you.
I don't want Billy. I want you.
Except I'm not pissed at you anymore because I love you now. The end of the movie is very weird and happens very fast. Apparently Bunny and Billy kidnap Harlan and strap him to a chair and are about to kill him when Jessica walks in.
Just kill him already!
Mom!
You should have accepted my offer to get lost when you had the chance.
I know what'll make my girlfriend want to marry me. Not being nicer or trying to reconcile with her. No, that won't work. How about I kill her family's personal chef right in front of her? I think that'll do it.
Billy, stop! Billy, stop!
Just standing still. Billy, stop! Billy, stop! Billy, no! Oh, I wish I could do something because he's literally about to murder someone right in front of me, but the director didn't give me any blocking in this scene. Billy, no!
This is all your fault!
Harlan.
Anyway, that's pretty much the end of the movie. They live happily ever after, they get married, and then at the end, the mom is in some kind of health and wellness center. It looks like rehab or like some kind of mental institution, and they hint at a sequel.
You have a visitor today, Mrs. Mancera.
Hello, buddy.
Well?
I found them.
So he's eating chicken, so I'm assuming by now, like, Harland has made his dreams come true, and he's now the owner of KFC. So it's kind of funny that he says, I found him, like it's a really big deal, like he really had to do some sleuthing. I found him. He owns an extremely popular fast food restaurant, and the logo is literally his face, and it's on giant signs outside of every single one. And there's like, I don't know, tens of thousands of them. I don't know how many KFCs there are. Anyway, you get the point. That's the end of the movie. If you want my review, honestly, it wasn't horrible. It was weird, but I feel like that's pretty par for the course for Lifetime movies like this. And also, I definitely think they tried to lean into the cringe a little bit because they knew that this is a weird idea. My biggest complaint really is that this movie was so short and they tried to cram so much stuff into it. It's only 16 minutes long. Also, I watched the trailer before watching this movie, and the trailer literally has like every plot point in it, so I feel like I already knew what was going to happen before I even watched the movie. All in all, I'm feeling a light to decent Greg out of 10. And that'll pretty much do it for this video. So if you like this video and you're not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. We are the fastest growing army on the internet. We are the strongest army on the internet. And we are the sexiest army on the internet. That's true. We all got dump trucks. We all got big old dumpers. So if you want one, then just subscribe and turn on my notifications and you'll be Greg. Okay. Bye. This video is over now. Go find something else to watch, or just watch this video. I know we had a lot of fun, but you can't stay on this end screen forever. No. This video is over now. So why are you still watching this?